17th General Council of the Church, the Council of Florence, held from 1431 AD to 1445 AD. Pope Martin V had announced the next General Council of the Church should meet at Basel, Switzerland in 1431 AD. Because of the factions among the cardinals, Pope Martin actually dreaded the very idea of the council. However, he was delivered from this on the 20th of February that same year when he died. On the same day of his death, the cardinals elected the nephew of Pope Gregory XII, who had resigned to bring peace in the last council. He took the name Eugene IV. He ruled the church for 16 years. It was he who summoned the Council of Florence. Since Pope Martin had ordered the council to meet at Basel, the bishops met there. The Pope sent Cardinal Cirarini as his legate to preside over the council. However, no meeting was held in Basel since very few had come to the city. The reasons for the bishops to be absent from the council was the war that was going on in Bohemia between the Hussites and the Catholics. Hence, the Pope ordered his legate to close the Council of Basel and asked him to work to bring peace in Bohemia. But few bishops who were already in Basel refused to obey the orders of the Pope. They were supported by the King of France and the German Emperor. In the month of August that same year, the Pope wrote to the bishops gathered in Basel to select a suitable place to continue with the council. When this letter of Eugene reached Basel, there were only 3 cardinals, 32 bishops, and a good number of theologians. They wrote to the Pope that the General Council was above the Pope and that he had no right to move the council from Basel. They gave the Pope 60 days to withdraw his bull of demanding the end of the Council of Basel. Before 60 days were over, the bishops of the Council of Basel took matters into their own hands and passed decrees against the Pope. As the Pope was preparing a bull to condemn the acts of the fathers of Basel, a Milanese army entered Rome and the Pope fled to Florence. From Florence, the Pope sent a bull to Basel to move to the city of Ferrara. This was to facilitate the reunion of the Greeks who had come there for reunification. The papal legate left Basel in September for Ferrara. The council opened at Ferrara on the 8th of February 1438 AD. As the meeting was going on, Eugene ordered the fathers to move to Florence. In 1439 AD, the council continued its deliberation at Florence. There were 117 Latin bishops and 31 Greek bishops in the first session. The main cause of disunion was the same old question of filioque, the purification of the souls in purgatory, and the supreme authority of the Pope. When the council opened, the Pope appointed joint commissions of 10 Latin and 10 Greek bishops to various commissions to study each point in question. After 2 months, the Greeks agreed to the doctrine of the filioque, purgatory, and the authority of the Pope as taught in the Catholic Church. On the 6th of January 1439 AD, the Papal Bull Liatentu Coli was signed by 133 Latin bishops and 33 Greek bishops. The Greek schism was once again over. With this, the Greeks went home. Soon after, the leaders of the monophysite churches of Armenia arrived in Florence, requesting unification with the Roman Church. They agreed to the definition of faith passed in the Council of Chalcedon and expanded by Pope St. Leo. In 1442 AD, the Ethiopians were also received back into the church. The last session of the council met in the month of August 1445 AD, when the council received the Nestorian heretics of Cyprus. They agreed to hold the decrees of the Council of Ephesus, which had condemned Nestorius and his teaching. The exact date for the closing of the Council of Florence is not known.